Today we're going to be heading out for day 4 of New York Comic Con, and we're going to check out all the Funko Pop booths there to see what they have to offer, some grails and just all that other good stuff. And maybe there's going to be something I want to add to my collection, so let's check it out and see what's going on over at New York Comic Con. We're here at New York Comic Con on the show floor. It is as crowded as ever, but this show is my favorite show of the year. I love it. Just looking to find all these pop booths, see what they have to offer. Maybe something I'm going to need for my collection. There is just so many here, a lot going on at the show. So can't wait to dive into it, see what's going on, and see if there's anything I can pick up for the collection outside of the regular Funko booth. So let's check it out. New York Comic Con. Here we go. Alright, coming up to our first booth over here. Looks like X Dimension, and they got a pretty sizable amount of pops here, all on the outside of their booth. So let's walk up and see what we got going on. Whole bunch of pops here. This is the front of their booth. A lot of people here, and just looks like some more like common type stuff. Some anime. We got DBZ. We got some of that Black Clover, Naruto up there. Oh, that was a good catch over there. But yeah, just more like One Piece and like Demon Slayer, some like common anime type stuff here. But not too bad, and they have a deal. Buy 5, get 2 free. So that's pretty good. But let's take a walk around the side, see what they have. They have some plexiglass over here. So maybe there's some more of their like Grail type things. Got the Always Sunny there, Original Oz. The 11th Doctor there. I love seeing this Doctor Who stuff. It's been harder and harder to find lately. Oh, I love this one, the Mosquito in Amber. That is a fun one. One of my favorite Jurassic Park pops from that NFT line. That is really good. A lot of chases in here. We got that Flock Sonic down at the bottom. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar. We got the Funko Fusions from Funko last year from the booth. That glow-in-the-dark Deadpool is really nice. The Harrison Comics. Oh, and the glow-in-the-dark Emmett Brown right underneath. Awesome. Misfits Fiend. You don't see that one too often. So, yeah. This is definitely more of their like Grail type section. Over here, we got some Walking Dead. And yeah, just, oh, we got the Scare Glow up top, some signed Art the Clowns. This is the season to get into that stuff, so yeah. But overall, some decent stuff on this side of the booth. We'll check out the other side and see what we got going on over there. So again, some more of their, like, common stuff here. This is like TV and movies, it looks like. Oh, they got some of the Hot Topic Scare Fair stuff up top. And people who seem to be going after those, we got Jason, Michael Myers, and Billy the Puppet right up there. You can see him. That's cool. Endo 02 from the Funko booth this year. Definitely some cool stuff. And then just some more like horror and movie type commons over here. This booth is absolutely packed, so that's great for them. And then coming around the side, more plexiglass over here. You can see what they have in it. Let's take a look. Coming on over. Oh, we got Mag the Mighty with that con sticker up top. We got a Doomsday, Goliath with the old GameStop sticker, Blueberry Muffin, and Cheesecake from the Strawberry Shortcake line up there. Kirito, Finn, False God, Superman with the con sticker. Some more horror stuff over here. A couple black lights. Yeah, so definitely some decent stuff over here as well. Just right next door, we have another booth, and this is Undiscovered Realm. They're here every year, and they have their outside wall here. This is definitely more of their commons or like damage stuff. They do buy 1, get 3 free today on these. So just more like, you know, definitely some commons and like damage stuff, but not a bad deal if these are ones you're looking for. If you're an out-of-box collector, not bad at all. But let's go around and see the inside of their booth. Let's take a walk over there. And yeah, this booth is jam-packed. A lot of people in here. Let's take a look what they got. Gonna move on in. Yep, all their grails are like up top. Some decent stuff. As you can see, we got that Freddy Funko as Doctor Who. That's a good one. More Funko Fusions. We got Mad Hatter, the original one, original Cheshire Cat, Skeletor from San Diego. And then more common stuff down the bottom. I do have a couple things from the booth this year. And we got some anime, some Naruto stuff over here. Some stuff from the new Superman movie, Deadpool, Wednesday. So definitely more of their common stuff down south. And then up top is their Grail. So I'm going to scan over that. Oh, they have the Super Saiyan Goku from Even. That is a really sweet piece. That one was tough to get. And a glow-in-the-dark White Ranger. That is one I need for my collection. But I don't think I'm going to be splurging on that one today. But that is awesome to see in person. Let's see what else we got coming around over here. Some more of their common like Disney stuff and some horror stuff. And then, again, more Grails and stuff. I got that Flocked Cowardly Lion. I had a Master Chief out of the box. Jolly Jacko from the booth this year. The Metallic Frankenberry. That is a nice one. Flocked Baby Milo. Signed Futurama 2-pack. Signed Going Merry with the Con sticker. And just some more autograph stuff over here. So, yeah, definitely a lot of signed stuff at this booth. Now we are walking up to one of my favorite booths at the con. Always has some good stuff. And a great store in Long Island. That is Lost for Toys. So let's get in there and see what they have. We're going to get in there and see what's going on. And so inside Lost for Toys, and they never disappoint. They always have some good stuff. So here's their like autograph section. We got that Wilson Fisk. I love that right there. Vincent D'Onofrio. Clay Morrow from Sons of Anarchy. There's more of their autographs down here. And then they got some of their Grails. Look at the Sheldon Cooper from 2022 with the Superman shirt. Comic-Con 1,000 piece. Oh, this is just some really nice pieces. That is fun. A Big Al signed. Who is that signed by? I'm going to have to find out. Maybe it's like Nick Saban or something. That is a really cool piece. There's some more autos down here. We got a Captain Rex from the New York Comic Con in 2018. That's a shared sticker, but still a super Grail. We got Prince John down here. That's the original. And we got some more OG Disney stuff down at the bottom. Murphy McManus from Boondock Saints. That original Baloo and the original Jafar. Some Kill Bill stuff. So, yeah, a lot of really great stuff. And he has this Chase Batman, the metallic one, which they are doing like the mystery boxes this year at the Funko booth that are like giving an homage and a throwback to this pop right here. So that is really cool to see the metallic Batman Chase there. But yeah, so far this booth has a lot of really, really great stuff. That Puppet Master NFT. Oh, I love the Flashpoint Batman with that giant sticker. That New York Comic Con, the huge sticker. I love seeing that. But this is great. And we got a Winged Monkey, signed Furio. So yeah, a lot of good stuff over here in like their like Grail section. Then we're gonna move over. They have like a little section over there. We're gonna hit over and see what they got going on. And then here is their next section of pops over here, and there are a lot of good things here. A lot of older things that you don't really see too often. Look at these pops. I'm loving this booth. They have so many good things. Faye right there. Invisible Bilbo Baggins. We got a Zorro. That's the newer Zorro. Ed Nettie over there. This is really good. Soldier Boy. That was the Funko Shop exclusive with, you know, that new season of The Boys coming. I think those pops are going to be sought after. We got the Comic-Con Brook there from the booth this year. That is a nice one to see. And then we got some more stuff down the bottom. Fugitive Toys Loki. That is really cool as well. This is more like Marvel stuff. And they got some more like commons on the bottom. The newer Simpsons. Like the re-releases of Pennywise and stuff like that. So that's like their little common section down there. And then up top they have definitely some more Grails, as you can see. We got a signed She-Hulk, an original Thor up there. Jamie Lannister NFT. We got the Vegeta from San Diego Comic Con. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. We got the original Big Bang up there, the Amy Farrah with that sticker you don't see too often. Then we got the Comic-Con set as well from San Diego. That is awesome. That's with them in their like Star Trek suits and they're like disappearing. Let me see if I can get a better view of those. Hold on one second. So yeah, those are great to see. But yeah, overall a lot of cool ones. We got Ugly Dolls up there. So yeah, definitely a lot of really cool stuff over here at Lost for Toys. So again, if you're ever at con, definitely check them out. If you're in Long Island, check out the store. Great store, great guys. They do like some mystery box stuff in the front as well. This booth is jam-packed. A lot of people, they do like older toys and stuff as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a great experience and just great people and a great selection, definitely stop by, you know, Lost for Toys. Oh, look at that. All the stuff from the Comic-Con booth this year. Let's check them out. We got a metallic Robin like I was just talking about. An ode back, so that's really cool. And yeah, just a bunch of the stuff from the booth. Great to see it. But again, yeah, Lost for Toys, great booth. Definitely check them out if you ever see them. All right, I see it. You can't miss the giant flags. One of my favorite booths always at New York Comic Con, and that is Toytastic. We are making our way over there. Just follow the flags, and you'll find Toytastic. Can't wait to see what they got in their booth. They always have a lot of really, really good stuff. All right, and we made it into the Toytastic booth, and this booth is gigantic. A lot of room in here. This is great. There are a ton of people shopping, so we're going to try and get around and see what we can see. But starting off, we got some stuff up there that Professor Hulk, Gorilla Grodd with the con sticker. That is fun to see up top. I love those old like Doctor Who big ones. Just the TARDIS for me is just one of the best things Funko's ever done. I really like it. And the Davros is really great as well. We got some 2-packs next to that. The Sandlot 2-pack is great. The Ghostbusters with like the slime, the Venkman and the Slimer, that's a San Diego exclusive. That is a great pop as well. Original Fruit Brute. We got the Speedy Gonzalez from New York Comic Con a couple years ago. That is great as well. Pepe Le Pew, Pete Puma. We got the Hall H Demogorgon from San Diego original. That V for Vendetta, the Nega Scott. Hello Kitty, that is the original Sanrio one. And then we got some autographs over here. We have a Lightning McQueen. Those Cars ones are like impossible to find. So seeing those out that's just really great. We got the Trix Rabbit Flocked. We got Crush from the Disney Pixar line. We got that Jack Sparrow, Abominable Snowman, the Flintstones and the Buffalo Hats. And then we got, again, another one of those Batman Chases, the metallic one. So really cool to see. And then over here we got the Beatles set. I really like that set. That is a great set to see. And the orange Marvin the Martian, that's the 1,000 piece. Glow in the Dark Walter White. Just a lot of really great stuff here at Toytastic. Let's check their walls down lower. They got some great stuff. And it is all sectioned off like accordingly. So this is really good. A little Doctor Who section. I just love the Doctor Who stuff. Oh, I didn't even see this one. The Bloody Governor. I think that is one of the best Walking Dead pops they've made. And then we got just a lot of stuff down here. Some Freddy Funko section. Love to see Freddy. You know, I'm a Freddy collector, so I do love to see those. I like this, like, Spaceman Astronaut 5,000 piece one. That one's great. But, yeah, definitely love to see the little Freddy section. We got the newer Great Animal from the Kraglin there. That's a fun one from San Diego in 2018. And some more, like, Disney cartoons and, like, Marvel and stuff over here along the back wall, so that is definitely fun to see. We got a Grimlock here with the con sticker from Emerald City. Some more video game stuff and some more common stuff along the floor. But yeah, definitely a lot of great stuff to see. And they do have a whole bunch of stuff on the outside, so we're going to go check that out as well. Alright, so we came around to the outside of the booth. There is some really cool stuff here. I love the Wolfman here, the Glow in the Dark from Comic Con. That is a fun one. Some more like horror stuff over here. But up top, he has a ton of NFTs from all different lines. So that is great to see those all in one spot. All those NFTs. A whole bunch of Freddys. The Freddy Bugs Bunny is great. And the Commissioner Gordon Freddy. I love that. But yeah, so many NFTs in one place. So that is really, really sweet to see. Oh, one of my favorite NFTs of all time. The Freddy Dracula. That is great. He's got 2 Kobe Bryants up top as well. And I've heard there is some heat around the front of the booth as well. So we're going to work our way there. Definitely excited to see. But some more like anime stuff down here. We got, you know, DBZ and Chainsaw Man. Some con sticker and some shared sticker anime stuff as well. And then coming on around here, we got the 12th Doctor in the spacesuit. The Doctors in the spacesuits are some of my favorite Doctor Who pops, so there he is. Check him out. That is a fun one. And with the con sticker, definitely love to see that. We got Caesar Clown from One Piece with the official C2E2 sticker. We got a Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers, all glow chases. Those are great. Coraline, like I said, is getting harder to find, and that is an official con sticker Coraline in pajamas. Orange Deadpool. We got original Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, and Ivan Drago. And we got some stuff here from this year's Funko booth, so that is nice to see as well. If you couldn't get a slot in the Funko booth, some of these places do have some stuff that you can come shop and grab, but definitely a lot of cool stuff over here. I love the clamshells. Those are some of my favorites. And then we're going to come around to the front of the booth and see what kind of heat they got going on all the way over here. So let's see what we got going on over here. And yeah, these are some really, really great pieces. You got the Freddy Funko. Is that Kurt Cobain up there, I believe? Or is that the Scott Pilgrim Freddy? Can't really say. I think it's Cobain, but that is a cool one to see. And then coming around, we got definitely some Crazy Man heat. I am going to try and show you. We got that Mickey Mouse from D23. We signed Marty McFly and a Freddy Funko Deadpool. I'm going to try and get you a better view of that one when I come around, but that is a piece you very, very rarely see. That is one that I would love to have in my collection. but out of the price range right now. But that is a really sweet piece. Let's see if I can get a little close-up of that one. Hold on one second. So, yeah, a lot of heat going on here at Toytastic. Always has a great booth at New York Comic Con. So if you're ever at New York Comic Con, this is the place to be because they have so many good things to see. Always a great selection over here. All right, we're making it through this crowded aisle because there is another booth here that looks like they have some really cool stuff. There it is. You can see it on my left. Let's see if we can get over there and get inside. This is the outside of the booth. And they do have everything labeled nicely, like retro toys, rocks, stuff like that, so you know what you're looking at. WWE, some sports. They got some of the big Pokemon up top, some like moments and 10 inches. So like this is the outside of their booth. Looks like more of their common selection and like some newer stuff. A lot of sports there. We're going to try and get in this booth because I saw some cases in there that looks like they have some really good stuff. So let's get around and see if we can get through the entrance. It looks like a tight squeeze, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it happen. All right, looks like we're making it inside. And here we go. This is their first like little Grail case there. Right in front of me, see some more of that like Big Bang Theory, some more original Disney stuff in there. Maybe Well Walker. I love that because he's like split in half. That is cool. John Wick Chase. We got an original Hulk. And then over here, oh, the Twin Peaks 2-pack. And then we got some more like 2-packs up top. And just, you know, some cartoons over here. But yeah, we're going to try and make our way through this booth. But it's definitely a tight squeeze for sure. People are coming out, and then we'll be able to get in right now. So let's see what we got. We got another Grail case here. That's Sonny the Cuckoo, Woodbury Walker Fry. And what else we got on the bottom? We got that Lumberjack from It NFT set. And there's some more pops over here. We got Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Some older stuff in that case, but we can't really hang around too long because there is like a line. Oh, we got Peter LaFleur there from Dodgeball. That is a fun one to see. Amy Winehouse. And just the aisles here are lined with Pops, Hello Kitty, and some of their anime stuff. You got that Spider-Woman there with the icon sticker. Ham. Ham is a really good one that people definitely love. So that's a fun one to see. What else we got over here? Ooh, Elfo from Disenchantment. You don't see that one too often. That is a fun one. I really like the Pops in that series. It's a fun show. We got some free run stuff that's been hot. Kaiju number 8 and Solo Leveling, of course. Those have been hot as of late with that anime. And then walking on down this aisle, oh, the Anna with the 2014 exclusive sticker. And we got Scott Pilgrim there. It looks like it's gone through some stuff. Kang and Kodos, one of my favorite 2-packs. Some more Grail cases here. You can see that Golden Frieza. We got Snow Miser, the OG Captain Spaulding. They just come out with a new one for the Hot Topic Scare Fair. We got some Demon Slayer stuff over here. Shin Godzilla, that was the Amazon exclusive. 9,500 piece. Sailor Uranus. So yeah, really cool looking. Let's see what else they got. Let's get into this other Grail case. So we got that pre-release Eren Yeager. We got the Deep from the boys. Again, more boy stuff. That Animal there. Looks like the original Animal there. We got Lexa from the 100. Lincoln from the 100 as well. Some more NFTs. Eren Titan form. Undertaker. DJ Sonya. There we go. Renji, the GameStop exclusive. The glow-in-the-dark Walter White. And Saul Goodman. Freddy Funko down there on the bottom is Pennywise. Yep, some really good stuff. Let's keep going around. Let's see what else we got going on. Alright, so in this case, we have a Flocked Mewtwo with the con sticker. Flocked Animal, 1,500 piece. Ramona Flowers. Knives Chow con sticker. We got a Bane, original Billy from Saw. Original Wicked Witch. Ghost Rider. Heisenberg. We got Calico from the Pets line, which is pretty much impossible to find. Those, I don't think they made much of. Clone Commander Cody. That's really cool as well. We got a Director Coulson up there with Lola. I'm surprised. Oh, it does have a rip in it. I was going to say I'm surprised that was still here because he was signing at this con, but I understand with the rip on that box why someone wouldn't buy it to get signed. But again, the walls here lined with Pops. I'm just waiting in this line to get through. So yeah, a lot to look at. The other side of the Grail case, we had an original SpongeBob Smoker Chase from One Piece. Look at it. Another one of those OG, like the metallic chases there. It's the second release of that one, you can tell with the black box. But again, just like the ones, the mystery box they're releasing, that is what they're going for. So there's another one to see. That's fun. Sailor Moon. We got Flock Tigger down the bottom. Freddy is Neo. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Jinx is a good one. William Wallace. Octavia from the 100. We got a Baby Milo. Rob Lucci Chase. Yeah, so this booth definitely has a lot of good stuff in these Grail cases and just a lot of good stuff overall. So definitely glad to have stopped in here. Nothing I need for my collection, but definitely a lot of really, really good stuff to look at. All right, walking up to another booth, and this one is absolutely packed as well. They have a lot of stuff on the outside of their booth to look at. So many pops to choose from on this wall. We're going to see if we can get in there, but it's going to be tough because there are a ton of people looking. So we're going to see what we can do. I see a lot of anime here on this side. Over here, let me see if I can zoom in. But yeah, there's a lot of anime over here, but nothing too crazy. We got some stuff up top. We got that God of War Kratos. I love seeing Kratos. And then Hide from Tokyo Ghoul, as well as Ken Kaneki. And they got some autographs up top as well. I know it's definitely hard to see with how high they are, but there's some stuff up there. And then this whole wall is just full of pops. See if we can get any like sort of leeway in here. We got some older, like, we got some Demon Slayer. We got some older Cowboy Bebop stuff in there. Alucard, Hunter x Hunter. What else? We got Winifred Sanderson. We got some fruits baskets. Those I know are definitely harder to find. And just some stuff down here. We got Seth from Superbad. I don't know if you can see that one in there. Freddy Funko as Batman. Snake Man and Luffy. And we got some more anime stuff. Another Ken Kaneki. Ichigo down there. Just a lot of different things just mixed in. We got that blue Zoidberg from Hot Topic. Big Boy, the Funko Hollywood exclusive. Fry. Leela. We got Clay from the Sons of Anarchy, and then some more stuff up here. We got that original Wally, original Evil Queen, original Alien. We also have Maleficent with the Disney Store logo. What else we got going on here? Some more Big Bang Theory over here. Billy Butcher, the Walmart exclusive. That's the bloody one. And then, yep, just some more. Oh, there goes Wolverine. And then, yeah, just some more pops coming around here. Just more on this wall. Myrtle, Norman Bates, Hyperthermic Salad. Let's see if we got stuff on the inside. And we do have like a little Grail section here in the back of their pops. So we're going to take a look at some of the stuff they have there. A couple of people looking at it, but you can get a little sneak peek in there. They have that San Diego Comic-Con Spartan Warrior, Kratos from like the original God of War games. We got a signed Black Ranger there. That is pretty cool. The OG Black Ranger. We got Indiana Jones, He-Man, Sully, Disney Store. And a Disco Zombie. You don't see that Plants vs. Zombie stuff anymore either. Original Ghostface. We got a Vegeta down there. And then we got a Mr. Bobinsky. Master Coraline stuff has been pretty hot recently as well. So that's a cool one to see. Haven't seen that in a while. They have an OG Homer Simpson. OG Sanrio Hello Kitty. We have down the bottom that Leonardo, like the NFT, like the Heat signature one, Bam Bam Funko Shop exclusive. We have an Emporio Chase, some autographs, original SpongeBob, Red Ranger signed. And then we've got a glow-in-the-dark Finn there from San Diego Comic-Con, and that is signed as well, so that is really cool. But yeah, definitely some decent grails inside this booth back here, so definitely check that out. But definitely a lot of cool stuff that I like seeing. All right, we made it over to Fugitive Toys. Always have a great setup at Comic-Con. Tons of pops, and there is just so much to choose from. Look at all the stuff they have here. This is absolutely stunning. They have their mystery box things and like blind box stuff on the counters, but Fugitive Toys always killing it. Look behind there. A lot of good stuff. And Fugitive's always set up with like these Grail cases that wrap around the whole booth. And look at all the heat that they have here. A lot of like Marvel and DC Grails up there, a couple Batmans, and then it looks like some Masters of the Universe stuff in there. Then coming around to this other case, we got like those metallic chases. We got the metallic, like the cereal monsters. Ace Ventura is a fun one. Some Freddy Funkos that are heaters. And then down here, we got that Yukon Cornelius, Snow Miser, the Silent Bob, the OG one. And then some more Christmas up here with Bunny Suit Ralphie and Sheriff Ralphie from A Christmas Story. So those are really great to see. You don't see those too often. Then coming around in this other case over here, even more heat, and they just do not disappoint. Fugitive Toys, I think, always has probably the best selection when it comes to amount of grails at these cons, because they bring so many, and they're always traveling to all these cons, so they are great to check out and see stuff that you really don't see too often out in the wild. So let's see, we got a lot of their anime stuff over here. Looks like most of their chases and anime grails for sure, so that is nice to see. And then down over here, looks like more like cartoon stuff, like Flintstones. We got the Dinos, all different colored Dinos. Those are fun. Some Hanna-Barbera stuff. Scooby-Dum, the gold SpongeBob, that pink Huckleberry Hound from San Diego. So yeah, there's just a lot of heat over here at Fugitive Toys. Really great to see. Alright, made it over to another booth here, and they have a large selection of pops on the outside. Looks like more common stuff. That, you know, like nothing too crazy on the outside. A lot to see, but I want to get on the inside of the booth because it looks like they do have a nice selection of good stuff on the inside as well. So just going to scan over this wall here just so you can see what they got going on. And then we're going to get inside and check all of these pops out. This is great. A little like Star Wars section here. All different Star Wars pops. And then it said Invader Zim up there. I do like that one. More Star Wars down below. And like some Disney and like cartoon stuff over here. And then just coming around, they have a lot going on here. A lot of like 2-packs and bigs up top. And then just some single pops as well. We got some Disney up there as well. That Pumpkin King Jack is fun. And then what do we have here? Some more like Disney and TV and movies. A Gurr from that Invader Zim line. Like some Marvel stuff. More like superhero stuff over here. I absolutely love the Anti-Venom pop. That is fun. That box lunch sticker, so that's a fun one to see. Some horror stuff over here as well. And the lighting in here is actually really good too. They have that string lights, so that's nice. Helps be able to see all the pops. This is like their anime section. And you can see so many pops and Pokemon stuff in here. Original Murloc. Like, so this looks like some of their video game stuff. And then coming around over here, more anime. We can see some like Demon Slayer and Hunter x Hunter. We got the big Pokemon up here. That is from this year. The Raikou from the Comic-Con booth this year. So that is fun to see. And then over here, some more like movies and stuff like that. And then even more stuff from the Funko booth this year with the Havoc and the Ghost Freak, the Lothcat, Bedlam. So if you couldn't get into the Funko booth, this is another booth that does have some stuff out for sale already on the floor. So that is nice to see as well. Then coming around here, some more like TV and movies and cartoons. That Wreck-It Ralph is great. And then down here is like their Grail case, which is behind the plexiglass, and they have some heaters in here as well. That General Frankie chase, OGA Samurai Brook chase, the Glow in the Dark Ezra, the James Rose, the Hollow Ichigo. That is a good one to see. The Death Note, the L's there, those are fun. Michael Myers Glow chase, Ghostface, Freddy Krueger chase, Art the Clown chase, Jason chase, Billy. Man, they have a lot of really, really nice pieces in this Grail case. A lot of good stuff to see. Stuff that you don't find too often. So that's great. Look at this 1970s Elvis. That has always been one of my favorite pops as well. So yeah, this is just a really, really fun booth to visit. And I'm glad I stopped in because there are a lot of things to see. So that is Pop & Son over here. Alright, this last booth is Elite Supply, and they have some crazy heat starting off out here for everyone to see. A lot of like protos and autos, mostly like JVA autos, but just a lot of really, really high-end stuff. Look at that Brook auto from New York Comic Con. That is like a super grail. And we got some like Freddy's down there, and the Fusion Pops from last New York Comic Con. So those are cool to see. There's more autos over here. The Plutonium Marty signed. That is crazy. Some Freddy's in here that are great. Some Fun Day stuff. We got some of that Ghost Rider, the metallic one, the Loki from San Diego Comic Con, signed Green Ranger stuff on the side here. Some more Freddy's, Captain Rex with the Con sticker. That is really great to see. This is just a crazy booth. Look at this Clown Freddy. That is one I want to add to my collection one day. That is great. And then we got the Obanite here that is going up in value recently. So, man, this just keeps going. They also do like comic books and video games and Pokemon cards. A little bit of everything over here. So if you're looking for that stuff, they do have it as well. But let's get inside. And oh my god, look at all of these prototypes. These are absolutely crazy and definitely have some crazy value. You don't see these too often. And there are so many in one spot. And then below is just even more autos, more high-end. So this booth does not disappoint if you're looking for like autographs, stuff like that. They have pretty much it all. There are just so many pieces in here. And oh my god, look, more Plutonium Marty, another one signed. That is crazy. Then coming over here, we have this 3-pack Powerpuff Girls from San Diego a couple of years ago. which would go well with the 3-pack from this year, so that's great. And we also have the Toytastic Wolverine, which wasn't exclusive to the Toytastic, the booth you were at earlier, so that is fun to see as well. But oh my god, look at this, just more autographs over here. It just does not stop. They couldn't fit them all in the case, so they had to put some out here, and there's just an auto for pretty much everything that Funko covers, from anime to TV to movies to cartoons. There is just an autograph for everything at this booth, and that is crazy. So if you are looking for autos, like, this is definitely the place to come to, because there are so many. And oh man, this free one is absolutely like beautiful. That is a great looking autograph. But yeah, all these anime autos, just all in one spot. I've never seen this many in one place, so this is truly like a sight to see. And they also do have like non-auto stuff over here, some like Disney and movies and TV. So if you're looking for like more like common stuff and not like super high end, they do also have that here at this booth as well. So they're not just only throwing the high end and like the autos at you. So this booth is just chock full of Funko, chock full of pops, some like these 2-packs and like anime 2-packs and some more like anime exclusive stuff like that. They do have that stuff as well. So yeah, Elite Supply is just, this booth is absolutely incredible. So if you're at New York Comic Con, they're here every year, so definitely come stop by. Alright, so I'm back, and what a day it was. There were a ton of people at the con. These Funko Pop booths were like just loaded with people, and there were just so many great pieces. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't really anything I needed to add to my collection, but there were just so many great pieces to choose from, and I just love digging through those booths and checking out all the things those vendors had to offer. So definitely a great time at New York Comic Con, and there's always a lot of heat that you can find out at these cons. So definitely search these booths when you're out at those cons to see if there's something you've been looking for a while, or a more rare piece, because usually you will find it at events like this. Let me know guys in the comment section down below what your favorite piece you saw at New York Comic Con was, and if you saw one of these pieces, if one of these ones was one that you would have picked up for your collection. Let me know that in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It would really help out the channel a lot. And if you did enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That helps out the channel as well, and you won't miss any future content like this going forward. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video, and as always, thanks for watching.